Come on.
Coronavirus has made a huge impact on our lives. While most people tend to look at the negatives of the virus, others see it as an opportunity to improve oneself.
Hi, my love, I'm home. My name is Samantha Perez. I am 39 years old and I work at Costco Depot.
Ever since the pandemic, Samantha has been thinking positively and taking better care of herself by staying fit and eating healthy.
I have to be a good person all the time, thinking like if today is my last day. So doing the best that I can do and pray for the world, pray for this coronavirus.
Even though the coronavirus has greatly affected the world in many negative ways, there are still people out there who tend to look at the bright side. For GNN, I'm Marcelino Reyes.
Hello and welcome to Cooking with Munchies. I'm Ike Austin, but in the kitchen, they call me Chef Munchies. And today I'm going to show you how to make the best pancakes of all time. Ingredients you will need are flour, baking powder, sugar, white or brown, salt, butter, eggs, milk, and water. Materials that you might need is a measuring cup, teaspoons, a fork, a pan, a spatula, and a large bowl. First things first, pour 2 cups of flour into the bowl, 1 teaspoon of sugar, 1.5 teaspoons of salt, and 1 tablespoon of baking powder. Now crack and add 1 egg into the bowl, cup of milk, and 1 cup of water like so. Mix until it looks like this. Did you know the largest pancake ever made and flipped measured 15 meters wide, 2.5 centimeters deep, weighed 3 tons, and contained a staggering 2 million calories? Side note, depending on the stove, you're gonna put the eye on 6 or lower. Now you're gonna add butter into the pan, let that sit until it looks like this. Then you're going to pour a good amount of pancake mix into the pan. You're going to want to wait until it starts bubbling like this, then flip it and continue to flip it until it gets a nice gold color for your pancake. Continue these steps until you have enough pancakes to satisfy you. Did you know the largest number of pancakes tossed in the shortest amount of time is 349 tosses in 2 minutes? I bet you didn't. Of course, if I, Chef Munchies, decided to break that record, I could do it easily. So this is the final product of cooking pancakes with Chef Munchies. Now all you need to do is add a little syrup and you're good to go. Thanks for tuning in with me, Chef Munchies. See you on the next episode.
Just do it.
Welcome to Amanda's Book Corner. Today I'll be talking about the book The Secret of the Old Clock.
The Secret of the Old Clock is the first volume in the Nancy Drew Mystery Story series, written by Carolyn Keene, first published on April 28, 1930. This book is about high school graduate Nancy Drew. Nancy was raised to be self-reliant and logical after her mother's death 6 years ago.
The book begins with Nancy complaining about two girls that she barely knows, the Topham sisters. The Tophams inherited a bunch of money from their old rich relative, and Nancy is furious because she doesn't think the Tophams deserve the money. I mean, they are the most stuck-up people in the town.
She then decides to go out into the town and search for people who she thinks is deserving of the money.
Nancy then learns that the Topham's relative has a whale hidden inside a clock somewhere.
Nancy tricks the Tophams into revealing where the clock is located, at the family bungalow. She arrives at the bungalow only to find that the thieves have ransacked the whole entire house. When the thieves return, Nancy fights with them and eventually gets locked inside of a closet.
Nancy is eventually rescued by a drunk man named Jeff Tucker. His job is to watch over the bungalow, but he gave up that position when the thieves offered him free beer. After Nancy is rescued, she goes over to the police station to work with the police and catch the thieves.
Nancy eventually finds the thieves at an inn. She sneaks out back and breaks into their van and steals the Topham's clock. The thieves are then arrested after a car chase and a gunfight.
And as Nancy had hoped, inside the clock was a will that disinherits the Tophams. Nancy is usually a nice person, but she oddly found satisfaction in the outcome of her adventure. This book is recommended for ages 12 to 14. I personally really like this book, and I think it's a good read. I give this book 4 Gator Chomps.
Captain, I'm taking a smoke break.
Stop. What is that you're holding?
A
A
cigarette?
cancer stick. There's a reason they call them that, you know. These are your lungs. Let go of those, son. These are your lungs on cigarettes after they get weakened and stained by tar. That's right, tar. It's a main ingredient in cigarettes. You know the stuff you paint your driveways with? Why don't you try guzzling some cement to wash it down? Tar creates a thick, sticky film on the lungs that causes serious permanent damage. When was the last time you coughed and said,
Yes, tar! Look, Nark, this little thing isn't gonna kill me.
"Wrong again, you defiant little chimney. In the United States, 5.6 million smokers under the age of 18 have an expectancy to die prematurely at the hands of smoking-related illness, like lung cancer.
Oh no, I'm under 18.
Righto.
You know what? I think I'm gonna skip out on the smoke break. Forever.
Good call.
Sure, buying dogs from a breeder or from a pet store is cool, but adopting saves you more money and can save lives. Each year, it is estimated that almost 1 billion dogs are euthanized in pounds in the United States simply because too many pets come into shelters and too few people consider adoption when looking for a pet. When adopting, you are saving a life, but also getting a great dog for an affordable price, unlike when buying from a breeder that can cost you thousands of dollars. Big Dog Ranch was founded in 2009 by Lori Simmons. Big Dog Ranch Rescue was founded on the idea that every dog deserves to live, and most importantly, to live a happy and full life. This past month, Big Dog Ranch rescued dogs and puppies from Texas's freezing temperatures. These dogs and puppies are all available for adoption. A new study found that 2/3 of those surveyed said that they would rather adopt a pet than purchase one from a pet store or breeder. For those who are unable to adopt, there are still plenty of ways to help. Big Dog Ranch offers ways you can give back. You can volunteer, fundraise, donate, or sponsor a dog for the holidays. Due to the COVID-19 pandemic, Big Dog Ranch Rescue is open by appointment only, Monday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. You can contact them by phone at 561-791-6465.
You took away my color. You know that was my favorite one. Reminded me of summer, tangled up in covers, can't enjoy the morning sun. You came without a warning. I should have seen the caution signs. Disrupted all the peace and brought me to my knees. And now you never leave my mind. You got so good at scheming, soured my tangerine dreaming. Keep on repeating. Roses are red, and I wish I could see them bloom. But all I see is orange hues, and all I do is think of you. Now you're stuck in my head, and I wish I could sing the blues. But all I hear are orange tunes, and all I do is think of you, think of you. Now you got this smile on your face, when you should be ashamed. No, you can't replace, no, you won't erase the colors that fade. Can't see, can't sleep in monochrome. Can't love, can't grow in copper tone. The blues and greens deserve a home. What about them? Roses are red, and I wish I could see them bloom. But all I see is orange hues, and all I do is think of you. Now you're stuck in my head, and I wish I could sing the blues. So good at scheming, side with my tangerine dreaming. Keep on repeating. Roses are red, and I wish I could see them bloom. But all I see is orange hues, and all I do is think of you. Now you're stuck in my head, and I wish I could sing the blues. But all I hear are orange tunes, and all I do is think of you. So good at scheming, you soured my tangerine dreaming. You keep on repeating the same mistakes, You ruined mangoes and Cheetos and goldfish and peaches and soda and cheeses. You ruined my tangerine dream.
on.